I feel stressed. I'm supposed to have lyrics though, right?
No, you gotta make it up.
No, my friends. Christine has won the award for worst singer in the world, so we will not be singing today. In this video, I'm taking you through Mississippi, and we are getting our blues on. It's gonna be a fun one. Let's dive in. And if you're new here, yo, I'm Christine Lozada with Where in the World is CL, and I make travel videos. She's the sweetest thing in town. Every week to help you get up, get out, and go travel. So if you like to travel, consider subscribing.
He's the sweetest thing in town.
Yeah! Let's start this trip with where I'm at right now, which is Highway 61. That's right, the famous blues highway in Tunica, which is known for cotton and blues music. And here you'll find the gateway to the blues. It's a museum that talks about where the blues originated from and its impact on music today. You wanna know what my favorite part was? Yes, I'm a bad singer, but recording your own blues song?
Does that mean it gets sent to me now?
Yeah.
And it's emailed to you. Let's get on the bus. Which, by the way, this entire itinerary is in the description with helpful info to make it yours. But if you're visiting Memphis, it's the perfect road trip to do after you've seen this amazing spot. Head down to Mississippi and actually, let's go stop for lunch really quick at Airport Grocery. This is not a spot you go to if you are on a diet. One of my favorite things to eat here were the tamales. Let's go start a band, because did you know that Mississippi has more Grammy winners per capita than anywhere else? We're talking Muddy Waters, B.B. King, and I know you know this outfit, Elvis Presley. And stay tuned because we will tour his house later. By the way, if you're getting some value out of this video, cheers that like button, consider subscribing, and tell me in the comments below if you've ever traveled to this area. I'd love to know. All right, let's keep it going. But for now, we're at the Grammy Museum, and there's two of these in the world, in Hollywood, California, and one here in Cleveland, Mississippi. 80% of this museum is about the Grammy Awards, but there are just really cool exhibits to look at or listen to. And one of my favorite things was going through their pop-up exhibit, which was on MTV. Home of the blues, and in a spot where railroad workers would stay for just a night or two. Welcome to the Travelers Hotel. Like this spot, let me tell you why. Back in the 1920s when this was built, it used to be like dormitory style, where there was a shared bathroom and all you got was a bed and a sink as a railroad worker. They newly renovated this in 2018. It's got 20 rooms, it's a non-profit, and they also have a location in New Orleans. There's just a lot of history and a lot of cool things to look at in this spot. But let's head out, because here in Clarksdale, Mississippi, they have some of the best music I got to experience. And the first one starts at Deak's. Deak's Mississippi Saxophone and Blues Emporium is all about harmonicas. And you can get a private show, which Deak is on fire. Afterwards, head to Ground Zero Blues Club, named the #1 blues club in the nation by bestbluesclubs.org. But we had such a good performance here. I loved it. And And afterwards, go catch an amazing dinner at Grocer. What's really cool is all of these spots are easy walking distance from each other. Clarksdale has a lot to offer. It's super welcoming, super small, and super good music. Let's keep the eating going because we have 2 more amazing musicians to visit. So, as though you didn't get enough dinner last night, go stuff yourself the next morning at Grandma's House of Pancakes before taking the drive to the B.B. King Museum. One more time around, let me be your man. What's really special about this spot is that it's not just about B.B. King's music, it's about his life and how it was a challenge for him to be traveling 365 days a year on a bus in 2 places where during this time he had to deal with whites-only bathrooms and not necessarily being accepted everywhere he was performing. It's a fantastic museum, a must visit if you're in the area. But next after this, take the long drive out to Tupelo. Very humble beginnings. It was so cool to see the house that was built by Elvis's father. Elvis, born in 1935, with so much of his music being inspired by gospel music. At the museum, the Elvis Presley Birthplace, you get the history of his life. A really cool experience. And don't miss nearby seeing the place he bought his first guitar. You can get a full tour, and it's a really fun stop. And one thing I was so surprised by is the hotel. What a vibe. Totally enjoyed staying at Hotel Tupelo. The service is fantastic. The rooms are super comfortable and you can go drink mead nearby. Such a great experience and a great dinner experience as well. So much fun in Tupelo. If you had some fun with me in today's video, cheers that like button and tell me in the comments below if you'd ever come out to this area. You should definitely check it out, and I will see y'all in the next adventure. Ciao.
In the Mississippi Delta, you gotta get your blues all around.
Oh yeah.